Okay, so I'm back today to demonstrate three variable truth tables. So I'm going to start over here on this end. So you'll notice that we have X and Y from before, just like yesterday. So we know how to put all the possibilities for X and Y. We have true and true, true and false, false and true, false and false. Now you see we have a third variable here, so I'm going to show you a little trick on how to set up this truth table. So what I want you to do is I want you to take these four rows. I want you to copy and paste them below. And then go to the Z column, which is your third variable. Put four trues in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put four falses in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, if you check all of these rows, you'll see they're all different. And you'll see a progression: true, true, false, false, true, false, false. Then false, true, true, false, true, false, 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 true, false, false, false. So this is really how you should create the basic, these are all the different combinations of the variables X, Y, and Z. Now, we're just going to go ahead and populate not Z, because I'm going to go ahead and use not Z, not X, and not Y throughout this lesson. So we want to do the opposite of what's in this column. So false, 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 true, 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 true. So not X is going to be the opposite. So we have false, false, true, true, false, false, true, true. And finally, the not Y column, which will be the opposite of this column. So false, true, false, true, false, true, false, and true. Oops, one too many. All right, so pretty much that's the worst part of what we're going to do today. And now we're just going to go ahead and start trying things out. So let's do a Z ORed with not Y. Z ORed with not Y. So we're talking about this column here and the first column and the last column. So unlike yesterday, I'm not going to highlight. So an OR, remember, only one of them has to be true. So I've got true, 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 true. And now I've got false and true and false and true. Now let's come up with another one. Let's say not X ANDed with not Z. Let's try that one. So we're talking about these two columns that are right next to each other. So remember, for an AND, they both have to be true for it to be true. So I've got a false, a false, a false, a false, a false, a false, a true, and a true. So now I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Let's take the first column, so the Z ORed with not Y. Let's put that in there. Well, that didn't turn out the way I wanted to. Let's just hit undo a couple times. All right, I'll just go in there and type. So I'm going to put this in parentheses, Z ORed with not Y, and I'm going to OR that with not X ANDed with not Z. So I'm ORing together these two columns. So only one has to be true. True, 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 true. And then we got a false and a true and a true and a true. Okay, so let's do one more. And then we'll just call it a day. I think you're getting the hang of it. It's very similar to what we did yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this one, paste it over to this column, and up in front, I'm going to add something. So let's see, I'm going to add, let's see what variable haven't I used. X, I guess I'll do it on the end. And I'll say X ORed with Y. Now, so we have this column here, and we have X or Y. Now, I don't have an X or Y, so let's make one X ORed with Y. X or Y would be these two columns ORed together. So I'm looking at true, 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 false, true, 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 and true. So I'm going to take this result here, which is here, and I'm going to AND it with this column. So it looks like I've got a true, a true, a true, a false, a false, a true, and a true. So the only thing I might do differently is move this column over here, but I think it still worked together that we worked with this column and this column. All right, so that'll do it. There's your 3 variable truth table demo. So see you tomorrow.